And then your fourth in points, Cody Graham, is in this heat number 1. Here we go. It'll be Colton Vogel out of Phillipsburg, the M16, to bring him around to tonight's green flag. Contact between Vogel and Cheeseburger down in turn number 1, so Cheeseburger will just roll down to the inside and take over that 4th spot as Vogel continues to drop from the front to the back.
I seem to give a black flag to the M16 of Vogel. He's got a left rear flat tire. He's got to go to the pits.
It is Billy McBride at the lead in the T1X. If that car looks familiar, that's the other 1X's old car. So McBride out front. That is Jacob Oldenstead in the 88J in second. Cody Graham in third. Kent Tammon running in fourth. Here comes Fuller to the inside in fifth. No change. The front 5 run out front. McBride, Olmstead, and then Graham, Tammon, and Fuller.
That's the top 4 out of the heats to go to the A main.
And then out of the B, likely to take another 4. And so the spot to watch is between Tammon and the 23 and the 1X of GW Fuller. That's for the final spot or transfer spot out of this heat into tonight's main between Tammon and Fuller, and they're side by side most of the way around. The position still held by Kent Tammon. No change among your top 5. Fuller will look to the inside. He gets a little better run than he had the last 2 laps. Can Tammon hold to the outside? They will nearly come together. 4th place this time around belongs to Fuller, but not by much. Here is Olmstead in the 88J. He'll take a peek to the inside of the T1X of Billy McBride. Soon to be a battle for the lead. White flag is out this time around as Fuller gets around Tammon for the final transfer spot out of this heat, as Olmstead will pull back in behind the T1X of Billy McBride. Top 3 have separated themselves. The 4th spot transfers, the 5th spot does not. Here comes Billy McBride. Everybody will settle in and bring it across the line.
Checkered in yellow, guys. Checkered in yellow, top 4. 1X, 10. 1X, 88 to the tech area.
To the feature tonight will be the 1X of GW Fuller out of Tescott, finishing 4th. Finishing 3rd, Cody Graham out of Hayes. The 88J of Jacob Olmstead, runner-up, and the T1X, Billy McBride. It'll be Brett Hinkey in the 74H to bring him around to tonight's green flag. Oscar Runyon in the 32R on the outside row is able to take over the lead, followed by Monty Honus and Ron Whaling. That top side working well as all 3 go around the front of the line. Here comes Runyon to lead lap number 1. Whaling with a good run to the outside, is going to try to take the lead, will do so. Honus will then dive to the inside of Runyon, try to take over the 2nd spot. Little loose coming out of 2, gather it back up. Go down to the inside of 3 and 4. Can't quite hold the momentum, but Runyon loses a little ground. And then Honus slides high. That allows the 54P of Kyle Pfeiffer to move up into the 3rd spot and to gain ground. Colton Pfeiffer, 71, good run. He's made his way into the transfer spot. In spot number 4, Runyon back to 5th. Brett Hankey will drop down to 6th. Whaling is way out front. Honus, and then a battle for the 3rd and 4th spot between Pfeiffer and the 71 and the 54P of Kyle Pfeiffer. That is for 3rd and 4th. Runyon setting a spot out of transferring in 5th.
You know, track just a little greasy right now, but it's going to roll in and going to be fast come feature time.
Whaling's out front, Honus, Pfeiffer, and then the 54P Kyle Pfeiffer. Your top four transfer, and they have separated themselves from the pack. 1 lap to go. Here comes your winner, heat number 2, the 007 of Ron Whaling.
Top 4 to the tech area. Take it to the tech lane. Top 4, 54, 71, 19, 007.
Fourth spot. The 71 of Colton Pfeiffer runs up to third. The 19H Monty Honus out of Ellis gets into the runner-up spot, and the 007 of Ron Whaling out of Russell takes heat number 2.
Been running with us here at RPM Speedway. Winner to his hometown track of Beatrice last night.
Warman in his second race here at RPM Speedway in that bright orange car. A little loose coming out of 2. That allows the 22R Lyle Russell to jump to the outside and get to the lead. Travis Koop will go to second on the outside of Warman, try to split the 2 and take a run at the top spot. Russell to the outside, Koop to the inside. Travis Koop looks to have the run, and here comes Adam Armstrong, says, make a hole, boys, I'm coming through. He's up to second. He'll dive down inside of Koop, can't make the pass out of 4, line him back up as Warman settles into third. Inside of the 22R of Lyle Russell, who drops back to 4th. Man on the outside looking in right now is the 22RX Justin Rezebek out of Wilbur, Nebraska. Top 4 transfer, and out of a transfer spot now is Warman in the 17. Good tight race. Here comes Armstrong looking to the inside of Koop. Can't make the pass, coming out of 2, though he gets a little further than he did the last 2 laps. Will look to make the pass in 3 and 4. Armstrong way down to the inside. Travis Koop way up high along the rail. He's going to hold on to the top spot. Koop and Armstrong, a good race, but there is a 5-car battle for the last 2 transfer spots, and they are going to go at it hard. The 22R of Lyle Russell a little high. He drops out of a transfer spot. Warman moves up into the 4th spot. Right behind the 22RX of Justin Rezebek out of Wilbur, Nebraska. Armstrong to the inside for the lead. Gets around Travis Koop in 2. Now Rezebek moves up to the 3rd spot. Warman is in 4th. 3-way battle for the 5th spot as your leaders come across the flag stand. Rezebek in the 22RX, and then the 17 of Warman. Oh, and Rezebek lost his left rear tire and wheel, and it is off the track, and so is he. That means Daniel Irwin is up into a spot. The 29 of Wagner's off the track as well. And white flag is out. Armstrong bringing it around. Koop looking to the inside, will be unable to make the pass.
In yellow, I need the 7I, the 17. The COB and the 6A to the tech area. Take them into the tech area.
Get the hook on the way in. Here's how your top 4 will go. Daniel Irwin, the 7I, jumps up into the 4th spot. The 17W, Dwayne Warman in 3rd. Travis Koop in the runner-up spot. Your winner out of Beatrice, Nebraska, Adam Armstrong in the 6A.
Because if he doesn't win the track championship, he'll get more bonus points because of the higher average car count every week.
We'll drop the flag on the fourth and final heat of the hobby stock division. Top 4 transfer. Binkin in the 7-11 jumps out to the lead. Trevor Schmidt second. Here comes points leader Garrett Hager in the 68 to third. And then the 7P1 Preston Schamberg holding on to the 4th spot. Your top 3 have broken away. The battle is for the 4th spot right now. The final transfer spot is held by Preston Schamberg in the 7P1, but there are 3 cars behind him as the AC22 of Jason Suki went into the pits and nearly took out Jacob Harms out of Beatrice. Harms drops way back, had no idea. Apparently that turn signal not working on the car of Jason Suki. So it's a 2-car battle for the 4th spot right now. Going to the inside is Eric Ross in the 49 of Schamberg. Right now, Harms hoping for a caution so he can catch back up, try to get that final transfer spot. Binkin still leads, Schmidt then Hager. That's how the top 3 have run since the drop of the green flag. Ross moves into the transfer spot. He's up to 4th, gets around Preston Schamberg. Are there enough laps left for Jacob Harms to catch the 4th and 5th spot? He's given it a hard run, coming up a little hot out of that second turn. That's going to cost him. As now Hager dumps to the inside, looking to get inside of Schmidt and looking for a runner-up spot in this heat. Hager to the inside of Schmidt, hits some of the dry dirt down on the inside, loses momentum. White flag out this time, top 4 transfer. That right now is the 49 of Eric Ross. Hager to the inside of Schmidt. Can't make the pass attempt hold. Hager again to the inside of Schmidt. Gets a better run. Takes over the 2nd spot from Trevor Schmidt. Here comes Binkin. He'll be your winner in heat number 4.
Yellow, checkered in yellow, top 4 to the tech area. 49, 2, 68, 7-11. Take up to the tech area.
This the 49 of Eric Ross out of Goodland in the 4th spot. The 2X Trevor Schmidt is in 3rd. The 68 Garrett Hager, runner-up, and the 7-11 Brady Binkin out of Oakley takes heat number 4.